roommate for nearly 6 years. Long time. I was absolutely honored when Nick asked me to be his co-best man. Since we had spent so much time together, Nick asked me to come up here and say a few kind words about him. A few kind words.
I gotta do that.
Oh, no, no, no. For I come today not to praise Caesar. I come to bury him. Nick, in front of all your friends, family, co-workers, and your beautiful bride, in all your wisdom, you gave me a microphone? This is going to be too much fun. Let's get started. So Samia, you've known Nick for about, what, a year and change? I've known him for over a decade. So let me give you some insight into some of
Supposed to be a
his
year.
better qualities, should I say. First up, Nick has an impeccable memory. Case in point, it was on full display this Friday as he was reading his wedding vows, and he forgot his wife's name. In his defense, better he say nothing at all than say another girl's name. Isn't that right, Samia? That's never happened before? No? So to help you remember her name, Nick, I got you a small wedding gift. Rishan, if you could help us out, please. So I got a pad of sticky notes, and I wrote her full name on them. Feel free to put them on your fridge, in your wallet, next to your keys, just so you know what her name is. I've also taken the liberty of putting one in your hotel suite right above your bed frame in case you need it tonight.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm his best man. I'm looking out for him. You can't make the same mistake twice. Or thrice. Anyway. Next up, Nick is an avid traveler, and I'm sure you're gonna love that. Throughout our time together, we've gotten into numerous adventures and many shenanigans. One time, Nick was like, hey, Sarf, let's go to Europe. And I'm like, bet, I'm down, let's go. So Nick goes and requests a few weeks off from Carmax and plans this elaborate Euro trip of all the places he's going to go, the hotels he's going to stay at, the sites he's going to see, even books reservations at the restaurant he wants to eat at. He goes back to Carmax, shows them this itinerary, this elaborate plan. However, there was one small hiccup. A couple days before his flight, he's like, Sarf, I can't go to Europe anymore. I'm like, why? What happened? You were so amped about it. He's like, Sarf, my passport's expired.
It's a true story.
So unfortunately, Nick has to cancel all his travel plans and reservations and whatnot. However, he already talked this big game to Carmax. He can't go with his tail between his legs back at them, admitting he made some schoolboy error. Oh no, he was committed to the cause at this point. So the day he was supposed to fly out, Nick literally geotags himself on Facebook that he's flying from IAH to Madrid. When in reality, he was just at home binging Netflix. He even went so far to download stock images from Google to show all his coworkers all the exciting places he went from his bedroom. He was one step away from taking pictures of the pasta at Olive Garden to show he went to Italy. And that's where I drew the line. Olive Garden barely classifies as food, much less Italian. So Samia, I know you're planning a very elaborate honeymoon. Please, for the love of God, 6 months in advance, check his passport. Because otherwise, instead of getting pad thai in Bangkok, you might end up with walnut shrimp from Panda Express. Next, Nick has a very competitive spirit. He'll talk a very big game, but as some of my other brothers have alluded to, he has trouble backing it up. Nick is the type of person to finish a race in second to last place just so he can talk smack to the guy behind him. Every time we play basketball, he talks about how he's gonna dunk on you, J you up, cross you up. But for some reason, he's always the first to ask for a water break. Now, Samia, I know you're very active, you do CrossFit, so I must warn you. Throughout all of our football and basketball sessions, we found Nick absolutely useless in every position. Hopefully you have more luck with him throughout your marriage. He has horrible cardio. Lastly, as many others have mentioned before, Nick loves to throw events and throw parties. All of our friends know him as one of the best hosts we know. Or at least, that's what he wants you to think. For everyone here that has attended one of our ugly sweater parties, Christmas dinners, Thanksgiving dinners, or 4th of July barbecues, know this. While Nick hosted the event, I'm the guy that did all the work. For example, there was one 4th of July barbecue, and Nick was like, hey, Sarf, go to the grocery store, get all the food, get all the meat, we'll marinate tonight, we'll clean the apartment, and we'll get ready for tomorrow. I'm like, all right, fine. I go to the grocery store, get everything, I come back, Nick still isn't home. So I ring him up, like, hey, Nick, man, where you at? We gotta marinate all this food, clean up, the party's tomorrow. You know that feeling you get when someone's just trying to pull a fast one on you? Like you're talking to, like, I don't know, a used car salesman? That's what was going to happen. He's like, Sarf, look, I'm running a little bit late. I got some errands to run. I gotta see my family. Why don't you go ahead and start without me? Start marinating, clean up. I'll meet up with you later tonight. We can finish up. Okay. So I start marinating all the meat, cutting all the vegetables, cleaning up a little bit. Nick's still not home. It's about midnight. I'm exhausted. I text him a list of things to do, and I go to bed. Nick does not get home until 7 a.m. the next morning. I wake up, nothing has been done since I left. In a panic, I call our good friend Taz, and I tell her, look, Taz, we have a party coming up. There's so much to do, I can't do it alone. Please come help. Taz, being the great friend that she is, rushes over. We're there cooking in the kitchen, and we can literally hear Nick snoring from his bedroom. He finally comes out from his hibernation and he's like, Sarf, you're doing a great job, man. Keep it up. I'm gonna go inside real quick and get ready. I'll come out and help you. And for anyone that knows Nick, if he tells you he's gonna hurry up and get ready, do not make a bet on that. I kid you not, when Nick gets ready for an event, he'll take 2 to 3 hours in the bathroom, and the only thing he's done is gel up his hair and change out of his basketball shorts. Samia, you probably took less time to get ready tonight than he did to get ready for a barbecue. So our guests start arriving, Nick is still doing whatever it is in the bathroom. I start, serving out appetizers, lighting up the hookah, getting the music going. And Nick finally comes out an hour after the event has started. And he's like, thanks for coming, everyone. welcome to my party. My party. Yeah. But throughout all of this, Nick, you've still been my greatest friend, and I truly have been a better person with you in my life. I'm so happy that you found Samia and Samia found you, and I know you guys will make each other happy. So I wish you all a long and prosperous marriage. And Samia, one last bit of advice. If you are ever lost in Mexico with Nick, do not, under any circumstances, let him utter the phrase, "Where's my dinero?" Thank you so much, everyone. Y'all have been great. Give it up for the bride and the groom. Thank you.
Your co-best man, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis.